this ain't it. This is the review that I couldn't get motivated to throw. That's why it's no fancy nothing. See y'all later. No, not today. Sorry, this is not that kind of ball review. If you want to see how my ball reviews are normally, just check out any other video on my channel within the last 2 or 3 years. And I promise you, you'll have a fun experience. Today is not going to be one of them. I review balls from the consumer's point of view. I bought this ball, so my eyes are a little bit different from everyone else's. Sorry, not sorry. Luckily for me, I have, a certain amount of disposable income, a channel that can help fuel these ball reviews to where I can get these bowling balls and review them, but I'm still buying them. I'm having to work to make these videos. Hours and hours and hours of editing, paying for lineage, gas, tires. Y'all see gas prices? Sometimes I drive to 3 and 4 different bowling alleys to get these reviews done. Today we're going to look at the Big Shim. Big Shim from their website. And I usually don't even read this. I see what the ball says, not what they tell me. The Big Shim is the follow-up to the original Shim. Designed with a stronger cover than the original, the Big Shim can generate the same predictable motion and control as the original, but on heavier volume of oil. This addition to the product line will help tame flatter patterns when they are fresh, while still offering a smooth transition as they begin to break down and open up. The predictability and performance on a wide range of patterns will easily set this ball apart as a true controlled benchmark on a wide range of conditions. On a wide range of conditions. On a wide range of conditions. A welcome addition, the Big Family. A welcome addition to the Big Film. Okay. I'm going to kick it over to Phil and Mike, who have had this ball for a minute. And let's see what they have to say about the ball.
So, I mean, I've had the ball for a week and I've thrown it a few different places. I absolutely love the ball. It's smooth, gets around the corner, doesn't stop. I hate to use all the cliche things about being super clean and, continuous as can be, but the numbers speak for itself when you average over 250 for the first 10 games with the ball. So in 3 different houses, what you're gonna see on this video here doesn't show that so well. We got here and it seemed pretty apparent that the lanes we were bowling on were complete carry down and used up from like the last day or two. Ball just seemed today to grab the mids like a real early rollout, and it just had no backhand finish whatsoever today. So
yeah, so I'm a big fan of the Shim line. I have the Shim record, the Shim, and now the Big Shim. The way the Big Shim compares to the other two, it's designed to be pretty smooth, and it's definitely that. It's definitely a smooth ball. For me, it needs friction. Jason asked me how much friction. It needs a lot, and that's partially because of the way the ball is designed, and also the layout. Taller pin, it goes a lot longer than what most people would do it, but I got it to fill a hole in my bag, and it definitely does that. When you guys watch this video, you're going to see my ball in particular go a lot longer than the other two guys, but that's fine. That's what I wanted it to do. If you have friction, this ball is definitely the option. It responds slowly off the spot. It's not really aggressive, definitely manageable. Yeah, I liked it.
So you heard what they had to say. I'm going to start my 5-shot challenge, and I'll be right back.
Yeah, watch the film and I've heard him say it now.
Yeah, see, I was going to say.
Funny shot.
Okay, so you guys just watched my 5-shot challenge. Oh, it was a challenge. All right, this is the worst 5-shot challenge ever in the history of this channel. So I can understand maybe I'm not in the right zone to carry or score, but you're talking about not even in the right zone to hit the head pin. Okay, cool. Maybe it's the lane. Well, if it's the lane, well, how come the other two balls that I threw were able to cut through it no problem? So when does it become the ball versus the lane? Wide variety of conditions, right? So what if I didn't have this disposable income and I bowl on this every single week? I'm stuck. But luckily, I don't have to throw this ball all the time. But it is my job to review these balls and to figure them out so you guys can make your own decision on this ball, right? Okay, so I'm going to cut back. We're going to cut back to some all-lane footage. Here are the shots here. And we also did our own 5-shot challenge. The guys threw 5 consecutive shots, and we can see how versatile this ball is. Stay tuned. Count that, 2. Oh, that's gone. Oh, got it. Oh. Yeah. Okay, did you guys enjoy those highlights or what? Man, we are super rolling right now. You saw that we moved lanes, we moved pairs. You saw the 5 unedited shots. I think we put up like 16 games, right? At Bowlero, okay? Think about that one for a minute. 16 games at Bowlero at what, 8, 7 o'clock at night? How much do you think those were? Luckily we had games. We had these little bit of free games here, the homies free games, the PBA rate, the pro shop discount. So it's like, you know what? Maybe Bowlero Mesa had a bad night. Even though the other balls were okay, maybe they had a bad night. Maybe this wasn't the exact thing to work on. So what I did find out was if you can play 10 board, your money. Maybe you say, hey, I'm in the wrong part of the lane. That's all relative. I personally can do things with the ball that a lot of people can't do. Pearls are my go-to thing. This is an upper mid performance. It's not like I'm reviewing an entry level something with a pancake and sawdust core, whatever. No. How much is this Big Shim going for? How much is a hype pearl? How much is a Wolverine? How much is a Joker's Wild? How much is a Motive Super Enzo? Would you pay more for less just because of the name? Think about that. And this is why I stay not a staffer, like not that anybody would even touch me like or something like that, pause, to be on their staff. I wouldn't want to be, but because I can throw a variety of stuff. So if they're not paying you, if a ball company's not paying you, don't be so brand loyal because you're running to something like this. Oh, well, it fits in between the bag. Well, so does a white dot and a black knight or a maxim or whatever like that. That is insane to me. And honest scores don't mean anything with the ball. How many posts have you seen on Facebook where guys shooting 300 was house balls and visiballs? Didn't somebody go like 840, 850 with the smart ball? Is everybody running out with the smart to buy one of those? No, they're not. Because it's conditional, it's something that just happened, so that has no validity at all. This isn't speculation, this isn't me not throwing it by looking at graphs. You saw the footage, you saw what else I had, and you saw what this ball could not do. If it worked for you, more power to you, congratulations. But for the people that follow me, like people tell me all the time, your reviews are spot on with my game, I'm talking to them. So if this doesn't apply to you, then move along, you know what I mean? Drilling this thing, I might as well have been drilling into like a marble countertop with a freaking number 2 pencil. Like drill bit super sharp. The table doing all of this, hallelujah. Nah, for $160, nah. If this was low end, you can get away with it. For $160 though, and you talking about like upper mid, when I've thrown like game breaker fours, hype pearl low performance, I got a Brunswick Rhino that probably outhooked that thing. Like, nah, bruh, nah.